have the best birthday present for you, an electrolyte slushie.
Thanks. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy ketos.
Welcome back to the channel. And it has been so hot here in Florida. I finally was able to pull out our Ninja slushie machine because we need to stay hydrated throughout the day. And there's nothing better than combining electrolytes with having a slushie. So today we're gonna go and make some electrolyte slushies in our Ninja slushie machine. Let me show you how I make it. I like to pre-mix my slushie juice so that I know that everything is well combined. So in this Pyrex bowl, which is 32 ounces, I'm gonna add 2 packets of electrolytes, 2 heaping tablespoons of allulose, and 32 ounces of water. And if you go over the water a little bit, you're gonna be fine. I'm gonna give this a quick mix. Now the salty does dissolve very quickly, but I wanna make sure I get all of the allulose mixed in well. Now in my slushie machine, I'm gonna go ahead and just pour this liquid in. And this is, again, one of the reasons that I like to pre-mix it, because then I don't have to worry about any of the powder or anything like that getting stuck up in the top. I just know that everything is all mixed very well. Now the Ninja slushie machine allows you to go to 64 ounces. So if you want to fill the entire machine up, just double the recipe. But the minimum is going to be 16 ounces on the slushie machine. Now we're going to go down and press the power button, and then we're gonna choose slush, and I like to lower this down to 2 lights. Okay, it is all done, been running for about a half hour. Now, again, I put it on the 2, so it makes it a little bit more watery, but I like it like that because I wanna be able to drink it through a straw. So we'll do 1. And then here is the other one. If you really want to make it fun, you can also put a couple of drops of food coloring if you are trying to give it to kids or something and you don't want them to have this color. Okay, let's go ahead and try these.
I like the conveyance. I am more likely to get electrolytes in a slushy mode. But there's something that's stopping me, Joe, and it is the flavor of this particular slushie.
The new salty flavor.
Oh, radically grape.
I am so excited for this flavor. Let us know down in the comments. Do me a favor. Hashtag grape is the best.
No.
So Salty came out with a brand new flavor. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for this flavor. And I'm so excited, and they released it just in time for Rachel's birthday.
This feels like that yes, it was planned. This was a planned thing. We're releasing this in September. Are you kidding me?
I think it really was planned because you're not a big grape fan.
I'm not.
And Miriam is not a big grape fan.
So,
and you guys share the same birthday.
So Chris gets all the grape.
So just release it right around your birthday.
And we won't touch it. It's going to be all for you. It may be a present for me. I love the bag. I love the color purple. Like, it is gorgeous. And it is truly radically grape.
Yes. So let's talk about the flavor.
Yes.
Because, you know, grape can come in a lot of different flavors. You can get like grape juice, like, you know, like kind of like a sour grape, white grape, purple grape. I'm going to tell you that this falls in line with like grape knee-high kind of thing. Like, you know, those, what were those little
candy grape?
Yes, but what were, remember the little boxes, the little cartons?
Like
they were
high
I don't remember what they were called. It was in a little container like this. I'll see if I can put a picture up. And chugs. That's what it tastes like.
It tastes to me very like candy grape. It does not taste like grape juice. It tastes like candy grape. It tastes like grape soda. would lean to where you're like, you're not really even calling it grape, you're calling it purple, right? It's the purple.
That's what it tastes like. Purple. That's what it tastes like. The flavor is spot on.
It is spot on. If you enjoy that flavor, you are going to love this. Joe loves this.
I have been sucking this stuff down. I mean, Cherry Chill was my favorite. Then they came out with the Bomb Pop flavor.
I love the
And
Bomb
that
Pop.
was really good. But this hands down beats it all. If you've been waiting for grape, if you've been, secretly drinking like grape sugar-free Powerade because you really want that grape flavor, and the Powerade is not a good electrolyte, but you drank it anyway.
Awesome.
Here you go. Why do we like Salty over other ones? Because of the ingredients.
Yes.
First of all, Salty is one of the only electrolytes. They're not the only, but one of the only electrolytes that does not use maltodextrin in their natural flavors. And that's really important because number one, maltodextrin is actually worse than sugar. And more importantly, maltodextrin adds carbs.
Right.
Like when you're drinking an electrolyte, you don't want to be consuming 3-4 carbs just in your electrolyte, especially if you're like me and I'm going to drink 4 or 5 of these in a day.
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing is it makes them much better than a lot of the other electrolytes out there is the ratios of electrolytes. So Salty has 969 milligrams of sodium. So just about the same as the other ones at 1,000. But where they really beat everybody else is the potassium and magnesium at a 409 milligrams of potassium and 178 milligrams of magnesium. That is more than double of the other companies.
Well, and I've got to say their sweetness level is on point too. So yes, I love that I'm getting what I want my electrolytes to do for me. However, I still have to drink it. I actually have to take it in. And I am looking for a nice sweetness level. And I think that Salty's, it hits it.
The other thing that's really nice about Salty compared to the other electrolytes is it mixes instantaneously.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you that because you really can't get the full impact of the grape Salty in the slushie because we add allulose.
Right.
Now, if you're curious, why are we adding allulose in the slushie? Because the way these slushie machines work, they require sugar. So when you look at the packaging for like the Ninja Slushie and the other slushie machines out there, you have to have, I think, like 5% sugar in the mixture. Otherwise, it won't freeze. It just turns into a block of ice. It doesn't work.
Right.
And you'll break your machine. So you have to add sugar. Well, obviously, we don't use sugar. So allulose acts just like sugar because it is a rare form of sugar. And so by adding a tablespoon of allulose per serving, that really gives you that same effect of the sugar and allows you to have the slushie, but it's also going to up the sweetness. Now, it's not like blow your face off sweet.
No.
But you could, if you find it too sweet, add another packet of electrolytes. So just add an extra packet of electrolytes. That'll give you even more electrolytes. And the salt will cut down on the sweetness from the allulose.
Well, but even as you're going to see, like even in just mixing it with water, not putting it in a slushie machine, the sweetness level of Salty is very appropriate.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and try one of these in a bottle.
Oof.
Now, we're not huge into like plastic bottles, but when we're on the road, if we go to theme parks, things like that, we will always grab bottles, and we tend to not use 16-ounce bottles. We usually get like the 24 or the 32-ounce bottles. So that's what I'm going to mix it with. So if you're putting this in 16 ounces of water, obviously it's going to be a little bit stronger. But like this one right here, which is, what is this? Like 23.7. 23.7. So 24 ounces of water. This is about what we would normally mix it in. So we're going to go ahead and just mix one up and give this a full taste. Like when you would drink it. Oh, by the way, I love the fact that Salty's now added these little like rip things because,
it helps.
You have to make sure they're sealed right. But what's happening was you couldn't open up the container.
I always had to have scissors.
Or teeth. There we go. Got to get it open so we can pour it in here.
What's nice to show you by using a bottle too is the fact that, no kidding, it's clear. So there's no dyes in it. Like Joe said, you could add a dye if you just want to have a fun experience, if that enhances your pleasurability. But you
can
get to
see.
Same effect, and it's completely clear.
It's instantly mixed. Oh, by the way, if you want to have like a grape soda, what you want to do is get like the soda stream. We actually have a video on how to modify a soda stream so you can save some money. But get your soda stream, fill up your soda stream bottle or just regular seltzer water. Get it bubbly, like you call it angry water.
Angry water.
Get it bubbly and then pour your salty in there, put the cap on.
Quickly.
And then let it sit for a second. You can kind of do like the vent thing, but don't put the electrolytes in before carbonating or you'll have a giant mess. Go ahead. Ladies first.
No, I insist. This time you go ahead and drink your first. I'm like enjoying a few minutes like without it. Okay.
There you go.
Accurate. Very, very accurate. And like you said, honestly, if you've ever enjoyed purple Powerade, purple Gatorade, anything like that, this is going to seamlessly like work things out for you. I think that this is wonderful for children as well. You know, and again, you can adjust what the salty tastes like by adding a little bit more water. So maybe for you, you're going to be drinking it in, you know, a certain amount of water. And if you're giving it to a child and you don't want them to notice the salt as much, dilute it more.
So here's the thing. So we're going to compare this to Grape Powerade, Grape Gatorade.
Very popular among children.
Probably my favorite flavors when I would drink Powerade and Gatorade, that and orange.
Sure.
Those are my favorite too. I'm going to tell you that this tastes better than Grape Powerade. I think kids would like it better than Grape Powerade and Grape Gatorade. It has a lot more salt, a lot more potassium. So like right now we're in football season. Kids playing football here in Florida. They're on, you know, AstroTurf fields that reach 110 degrees on the field. They need those electrolytes, and Gatorade and Powerade don't give you any.
Right.
People who think that you're getting electrolytes from Gatorade and Powerade, they just are falling for marketing. There's like almost no electrolytes in there. It's just a marketing gimmick. This has more electrolytes. It tastes better. And here's what I'm going to tell you. It tastes less salty than Gatorade, even though it's got like 10 times the salt. I don't know the exact number, but it's up there in the amount of salt. And it tastes less salty.
But again, if you know, we have people that give us feedback that are like, hey, I really want my kids to use this, but I gave it to them and they're not using it because they think it still tastes too salty. Add water, serve cold. It's going to make a difference as far as palatability.
So let us know down in the comments, are you excited about Radical Grape Salty?
I am excited for you.
You're excited for me?
Yes.
Also, let us know what you think their next flavor should be. Personally, I think it should be lemonade.
I think it should be peaches and cream.
No. Now, if you want to get yourself some Radical Grape Salty or any other salty products, use our link down below. That's going to take you to the Keto Chow website where you can order salty, the capsules, or even some Keto Chow, and you're going to get 10% off when you use that link. Now, if you like seeing videos like this, take a look at the video we have linked right over there. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent videos I'm going to put right over here.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon in that way. Every single time we taste something radical, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time.
Bye.